All right, we're not quite there yet, but we're close. In this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly what you need to do in your lawn to finally get those results you're looking for. And the work starts now. So step number one in my early spring lawn care routine, turns out is not just for old people, it's for old smart people and young smart people. For years, I neglected this and thought it was just dumb, old geezers do that, nobody else does it. But please, 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 please do a soil test kit. They're super easy. I use the one from the Andersons. You take like 5 or 7 scoops of soil, you just dump it in this solution, and then you put it in like a prepackaged envelope and just put it in your mailbox. And then they send you a tailored list of exactly what you need based on that soil analysis, so you're not wasting a whole bunch of money on phosphorus if you don't need phosphorus or something like that. It's exactly what you need for your specific soil. So the next step in this process is actually just gonna be cleaning up your lawn. I know it sounds annoying. I know it sounds like, oh, I don't actually need to do that. But you really, really do, because you wanna maximize your product to soil contact. And what I mean by that is we're gonna be putting down some fertilizer at some point, some pre-emergent, things like that. But if you've got a whole bunch of caked on, and I went through earlier and cleaned some of this up. Sorry, I didn't save it for the video, but you wanna get all this matted crap up. I said it last year and I'll say it again, but Mona Lisa did not paint the Picasso on a dirty canvas. And neither should you start this process on your lawn without cleaning it up. And as we're waiting for those tailored fertilizer recs to come in, time to move on to step number 3. Step number 3 in my process is to throw down that moat. Probably the most, if not the second most important thing you do in your lawn all year round. And that's putting down a good, high quality pre-emergent. I like to use Barricade by the Andersons. You can use whatever you want, but once your soil temperatures start to hit about 50 degrees Fahrenheit and about 250 degrees Celsius, you want to go ahead and put down that pre-emergent. The pre-emergent just acts like a barrier in your soil. It doesn't prevent things from germinating, but it prevents seeds, weed seeds, from breaking through that barrier on the top layer of your surface. It probably goes down about 2 inches or so. Again, once it's about 50 degrees, you can go ahead and slap on some pre-emergent. That's probably the most important thing you can do in your lawn. And another note about pre-emergent is they really like to be watered in. I always like to time it when I know that there's a rain coming. We got one coming tomorrow. So I just went ahead and did it today. So try to be doing this when you see a rain coming. Save you some money on water. So step number 4, we finally got those Andersons results. And as I suspected, I'm really low on nitrogen. I have like a clover infestation in my front yard. It's a pretty good indicator of a nitrogen deficiency in your lawn. Anyway, based on my soil test results, the Andersons recommended from a synthetic option that PFG 1608, and then there's the organic version. I think it's called Grass Genie. I used it on my neighbor's lawn last year actually, and they like embarrassed me because his green was way, way, way darker than mine. Put down the fertilizer. That is the exact fertilizer that is recommended for your soil composition right now. So go ahead and hit it again with that too in probably 4 to 6 weeks. After that, I'd probably back off to more of a all-purpose kind of like standard blend fertilizer, like a 412. I'll throw that in the description below. One of the ones that I recommend. All right, so go ahead and water that fertilizer in like you did the pre-emergent, but now it's kind of time to let Mother Nature do her thing. There is a point right here though. This is the creme de la creme, homie. There's no better way to make your neighbors, as they're driving by, stop and stare, more so than throwing down a layer of fresh mulch. That's the cheat code, in my opinion, in terms of making your grass really, really, really pop, especially if you put some of that ironite down on your lawn. No joke, it's really easy, cheap if you do it yourself, but mulch is a cheat code. So don't sleep on that. Honestly, if you heard nothing in this video, these 3 things are the most important things. Soil test kit tells you exactly what you need. The pre-emergent barrier, that's a cheat code. There's a reason people don't really advertise pre-emergence, because Scotts wants you to be buying that weed and feed product for the rest of your life. But Scotts also knows that if you actually put down a good pre-emergent, you won't need the post-emergent. Anyway, maybe give it a couple weeks and then put down your fertilizer. But a little sneak peek to the next video that we're doing. Here, I'll show you. I got string trimmers coming out of my dang ears. They're all over the place in here. So I'm gonna do a head-to-head string trimmer video. See which one's best. Might be a chicken involved, who knows? Make sure you're subscribed to find out. Until next time, keep cutting. Peace.